Hello everyone. So this script was created to aid in the design of an antenna for telecommunication between a space probe and the Earth. So before using this program, it's important to already have the values for your transmitting antenna and receiving antenna at hand so that you can enter them when prompted to do so by this script. So some of the variables are listed here in green, but I'm going to go ahead and go to the script and just show you what is going to go on before we go ahead and run it. So R is the distance between the Earth and the Moon, which is 384,633,216 meters, which came from 239,000 miles converted into meters. And this value is pretty much fixed, so we're not asking the user to input it. After that, a few different values are being asked of the user, so they have to input gamma load, frequency, power of the transmitter, gain of the receiver, and so on until we get to theta here, which is going to go from 0 to pi over 2 in increments of pi over 8. And these values are all going to be input into an equation for the power of the receiver. And after that, a value for power of receiver will be printed into the command window. As you can see in here, we have a couple if statements. So for some of these values, there are some specified ranges that are included and suggested for the user. So if they do not put a value from within the range, they will be prompted to ask to enter a new value. So let's go ahead and run this program. So it's saying to enter a value for gamma load. And so we don't really know the value at this time, so we will just go ahead and put 100. It says enter frequency between 30 and 35 in units of gigahertz. So if I put in 29, now it says that the value is outside of the acceptable range, so we have to put in a new value. So we'll put in 32, for example. Now lambda has been calculated using the equation lambda is equal to the speed of light over the frequency, and so now we have this wavelength calculated. Now we have to enter the power of the deep space network antenna, so we'll just put in an arbitrary value of 3000. Now we have to enter the gain of the deep space network antenna, which is usually between 40 to 60 dBi according to literature, and we also found that it's typically about 66 dBi, so we'll just enter that value. And now we have the values for the power of the receiver that have been calculated depending on each theta value, and these other variables are found in the workspace.